Hi, also Dr. J, back for part two of C++ programming. We left off with an outline of a quadratic equation problem to calculate how many roots does the quadratic equation have. We asked the user for input of a, b, and c, the coefficients of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And based on that, the discriminant is calculated, the discriminant being b squared minus 4ac. And then we introduce the if statement today. If the discriminant is equal to 0, the students are told to write one real root. If it's greater than 0, 2 real roots. And if it's less than 0, 2 imaginary roots. And not to calculate the actual roots at this point. That'll probably be the next problem. In any event, I'm waiting for the students to file back in. I told them 11:50 we would start again. It's 11:51 now. I'm sure they'll file back in. We have about half a dozen students today. We had 13 students yesterday. I expect that to be a fair breakdown going forward, where we have more students on Saturday and Sunday. They're required to do one of the 2 days live and the other one at home. So let's see how this goes this semester. It's kind of experimental for everybody. Teaching an introductory course is not easy online because this is all very, very new to the student. It's much easier, I think, to teach more advanced class in C++ or in mathematics or computer science than an introductory one. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, we're doing the best we can. We also had to get used to new technology, of course. Students are not used to streaming live on YouTube for their class. And I chose StreamYard because I'm familiar with it. I've been doing other shows on YouTube for about a year and a half. I've been doing daily Qigong. I'm into that. I'm also doing twice a week a financial show. I'm into that. So, when you get to be a certain age, my age, I'll tell you what I am. I'm under 101, but I'm older than 55. How's that? In any event, when you get to reach a certain mature level, you need interests. I've developed these interests through the years. I also like to play a lot of chess, besides do a little programming. So I play chess. I'm into the stock market. I've been into Forex, but not lately. I have a lot of hobbies. As I said, Qigong. I find that relaxing. I find that healing. I find that to be really, really good. So, of course, that has nothing to do with C++. I'm just chatting with the audience, with my students, so that they get to know a little bit about me, as I'd like to get to know a little bit about them. They are required to meet with me online in office hours, online everything, with Skype. So we're using Skype for online office hours. We're using StreamYard to stream live. And I hope to say, hey, Abdella's back. Oh, you started playing Forex? Yeah, I can give you some advice. Stop playing Forex. It's a tough game. And if it's really for people with big money, and you can lose a lot. And I just don't recommend it for someone starting out like you, Abdella. You're much better off investing in quality equities, stock, in my opinion. So you buy your a little bit of Amazon if you can afford it, a little bit of Apple if you can afford it, Bank of America, you buy quality stuff and it'll all come back. You're a young guy. And quality stuff is on sale right now during this pandemic. So that would be my opinion for you, Abdullah. We're getting off topic though. You want to come join us? I'll put the link up. I need you, Abdullah. You've been very good, giving me a voice to talk to. I really discourage young people who are not savvy investors to fool around with Forex. Technical analysis is probably the way to go with Forex, but it's tough. It's a tough game. Did I put it up yet? No. Let me put that link up. Okay, so you want to come on with me, Abdullah? We'll wait a few more minutes and we'll try to get, see who comes back. If nobody else comes back, we'll do the problem together, you and me, Abdullah, okay? We'll start in a couple of minutes. Oh, Leo's here, that's great. So we have Abdullah and Leo. Hey, Leo, I'm glad
Hello, Professor.
Hi. So were you able to finish the discriminant problem?
Yes, I sent you a recent email.
Wonderful. Abdullah, were you able to finish?
No, I'm not finished yet because I was taking my breakfast, that's why.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, you're entitled to a break, and we're supposed to have lab time and classwork time built into the class. So I'm supposed to give you 25% free time to do work in class. So I try to do that, but sometimes it overlaps with the break. And I understand if you need to eat something, go to the bathroom, so on. So you'll do it for homework, or you'll just watch the solution that we put forward and do the homework assignment that new homework assignment that I'm going to give you. So let's look at what Leo has. And see if I like that. That looks pretty good, Leo.
Oh, thank you.
So let's, I'm not even going to use the CPP file, I just cut and paste. But then I get this other garbage. Come on. It's hard to grab it just right. Control C. All right. Well, you're actually calculating the solution. I didn't. Oh, I see. But you need an if statement. You weren't using if statement. So this isn't quite right. Did you understand what I wanted? I wanted if statements.
Can you share your screen, Professor? Yes,
I should share screen? Sure. I'm sorry. I should have. I always seem to forget to share screen. All right, wait a second. Let me share screen. All right. How is it that you're on? Oh, you didn't write a comment. I see. You just came on. Is that how? I guess so.
No.
How is it that? Yeah, I see. So you could be on without writing a comment and letting me know. I'd rather that you let me know. So if anybody else is watching, please write a comment so I know who you are. I mean, theoretically possible that a stranger could come in and watch because I have it as public, but I figure the odds are so remote that I'm not going to worry about it. Unless somebody invites somebody else by sharing the link. And if you're going to do that, just let me know. And that'll be fine. So you want me to share screen, right?
Yes.
All right. All right, so there we go. So you want to see what you wrote me? I don't see any if statement in there. So that's not what I wanted. You were calculating the discriminant.
What? Yeah, I wrote if statement. Yeah, I wrote it.
Where is it?
The,
I see the else. I don't. Oh, no, I see. It's all the nested if. It's
yeah,
okay.
it's here.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I could download it this way. Let's see this way. Okay. So this is it. You called it Roots. That's a good name. Let me save it to the our Saturday file before I forget. Before I go any further. Saturday folder. Roots. Okay, so this is where I left off, right? B squared minus 4AC. Yeah, and you said if discriminant greater than 0, you're calculating the discriminant again. That's what you don't need to do. Because we already printed it, you see?
Yeah.
We already printed it, so that's enough. You don't need it in here. So let's just write a little. I'm going to run it the way you got it, and then we'll see why it doesn't. I don't think you need it. It doesn't look so good. But you got the right idea. Discriminant greater than 0, 2 real roots. Else, discriminant equal to 0, 1 real root. Else, less than 0, 2 imaginary roots. That's perfect. You did it perfect. So let's run it. I couldn't see on that email. I'm sorry. I should have downloaded it and then looked. You are correct, Leo.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. All right, so run it. Get rid of this. I have so many steps to go through. I gotta make it larger, the output. I really should download the new version of Dev.C instead of suffering with this. I guess it doesn't matter what I put in. I'm going to put real numbers in. 2.8, 5.9, 2.0. And let's just see. Control, select all. Control C. I'll blow it up in Notepad. Control V. There are two real roots. B squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. So you're letting us know. We did the three coefficients. So this is a discriminant, 12.41, right? I think what you did is perfect. But I think what we should do is call this discriminant is a label, a better label for this line.
Okay.
And this, instead of repeating b squared minus 4ac, discriminant, use that word. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know.
Let's do that. X this out. The logic is perfect. I just don't, the output I'm not in love with. So let's fix it. So C out, the discriminant is, right? Quote, D, well, maybe D. Is that good enough? Well, all right, I'll spell it out. Discriminant is, quote, and less than. Discriminant is. Now over here, the same thing. Discriminant is greater than 0, or discriminant greater than 0, just that word. Control C, and I'll get rid of the b squared minus 4ac. Control V. I think it's clearer now, but I need to do it in two more places, right?
Yes.
All right. Right in here. Control V. And one more place. Control V again, and we're done. Whoops. I got a little carried away there. All right, so quote, Control V. That look good? Think so, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's see how the output looks. All right, compiling. I could put in any numbers. I don't really care. Without even thinking. A is 8. B is 5. C is 1. And I think it's going to be two imaginary roots, but we'll see. I think. We will see what we will see. Right click. Why is my right click not working? I never hit enter. All right, right click, select all, Control C, and let's go back to the Notepad. Control V. So enter the three coefficients, 8, 5, 1. The discriminant is -7. Discriminant is less than 0, therefore there are two imaginary roots. I like it. You like it?
Yes, I like it.
You like the output? I mean, it's not perfect. I could have put a space after the S. Discriminant is -7. And I could have said, therefore, there are two imaginary roots, right? I could have said something like that as an explanation. But it looks pretty damn good. Looks pretty damn good. Thank you. Thank you for doing a good job on this. I'm going to save this file as a different name, maybe today's date. Save as Saturday class. I'll call it Sunday. Today is April 5th. 4, 5. Is it going to like that name? I don't know. Maybe not because of the slash. Sunday, April 5th. What'd I do? I don't know what I did. Lost the dialog box, right? I hit the wrong key. File. Save as. Sunday, April 5. Okay. Do you think I should send this along with the, yeah, maybe I'll send this output along with your program to everyone else and then give a new homework. I want to give a new homework to actually calculate the roots. All right, let's see who's around. Let's see who's around. Did anybody else join you two? Or is it just you two? Janki is back. Hi, Janki. So we have 3 out of 6 come back. I would really like all 6 back next time. But 3 out of 6 is tolerable, I guess. We make do with what we have, right? We get what we get and we can't get upset. So well, I'm going to assume everybody's going to do their viewing of this video at home and do the homework. So let me give the homework.
Sure.
So compose. Okay, 2, Saturday class. Now we really did the classwork. Classwork completed. And really, I don't know who else sent me classwork, but I'm going to look. But classwork completed. And new homework. Modify the attached CPP file to print the roots. Okay, so I need to attach it. I'll attach both files, right? The output as well. I guess I saved it. So the CPP file is called, what did we call it? Quadratic. I'm not sure. We called it, let's go by date modified. That'll give me a hint. Okay. Roots, right? That's what we call it. That's it. Roots. And the other one we want to attach is the output, right? The output. The output is in Sunday, April 5th, right? For sample output, see the text file. Classwork, see roots file. Also attached. Also attached. To me, this is easier than Blackboard. Do you find it easier or harder?
It's
Why-
easy. It's
Why
easy.
did you tell me that I'm being blocked for security reasons? The roots file. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Do you think maybe I didn't close it and it has to be closed?
Probably, I don't.
I'm confused by that, but I'm going to get rid of it and try it again. I probably have to close it. Didn't I close it? I did close it. It's really weird. Out being blocked for security reasons. I'll try it again. Roots. Roots. Application, right? Roots. Application. Oh, it's not that one. It's the executable one that's being blocked, right? Well, I'm very confused by this. Execute. I mean, if I X this out, I'm going to try both all over again. Do you think because they're the same name, that's the problem? Did you ever get this problem where it didn't let you make an attachment? I don't see what I'm doing wrong. All right, let's try the C++ file first. Maybe because it's open. Let's close it. You think that's the reason? I didn't change it. I didn't save it. All right, maybe now it'll be better. Do you think I need to refresh? Always refresh, right? I think that's better. I think it's going to work now. What do you think? What do you guys think? I think it'll work. Good. It's good, right? Now the other one. Oh, come on, look at this. So why is that an executable file? Ah, that's why it's blocked. I called everything by the same doggone name. That's my problem. It's not roots, it's Sunday, the Sunday file, I think I called it. Yeah, that's the problem. Text document. Oh boy. Getting myself all confused over nonsense. All right, so for sample output, see the not roots file, Sunday file. Sunday file. It's so easy to, have a little attention lap and you wind up making a mistake. Sunday, April 5th. April 5th. There we go. It's good now, right? Ready, set, go. All right, there we go. Stop sharing. Come back to the StreamYard. Okay. Okay, we're back. And Inga's back. All right, Inga, so we went over the classwork. Did you send in the classwork as well? Jan Key, did you send in classwork? In any event, we went over Leo's classwork. It was excellent. I modified it a little bit. And I went over some examples, putting in numbers, and then we modified that some more. I gave another, what did we do? We went over the output, and I just made it a little better, and then Jan Key sent. It is easier by Blackboard. Really? I don't know why. You get an email, you attach it to the same email, and you're in business. Anyway, it's easier for me because I don't have to go to Blackboard. I just go to my email. And I could read it on my iPad or my phone. I could read your homework. Makes it a hell of a lot easier for me. Jose, I'm curious, why do you think it's easier to submit homework via Blackboard than as an attachment to an email? Maybe I'm missing something. You know what? You'll tell me during our Skype office hour. So I'm going to hear from Leo later today, I think. Right, Leo?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll hear from Leo later today. And I want to hear from the rest of you during the week. Okay, so I sent the homework. And I think we'll have, if there are no further questions, I think we're going to stop at this point. We did a lot, and I want you to be able to digest it before we go further. So I'll see you next Saturday at 10:30.
Professor, I have a question.
Sure.
Do we have class next week because the spring break is coming?
Oh, I don't know. This is spring break that applies to us, right?
Yes.
What is it, 4 or 5 days spring break?
I think 8 days.
8 days.
From April the 8th to 16th.
8 through 16. So it begins on Wednesday, and then it goes through Thursday, something like that. Okay, then I guess there's no class. If I'm not allowed to hold class, I won't hold class. But this is an opportunity to reach me, right, on Skype. So take advantage of the spring break. So yeah, right, there's no class, but try to Skype me in that spring break period or before. Any other questions? Thanks for pointing that out, Leo.
Oh, you're welcome.
Anybody else? Okay, spring break. All right. Did anybody come today that didn't come yesterday so I can update my attendance? I don't think so, right? We're good. See you all next week.
See you later.
Have a great week and a great break. 2 weeks I'll see you, right? 2 weeks. All right. Bye-bye.